Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N. Another daily dose positive post, man. A little bit of morning motivation and inspiration for your situation, hoping that it frees and relax your mind as if you are on vacation. And I know some of you are at home on a forced vacation due to this coronavirus and everything that's going on. But I had a question. As I was walking, I thought to myself, being out here, am I being stupid for being out here? Should I be in the house? Is being out here an essential thing for me to do? Exercise and still rucking? Or am I just doing whatever the hell I feel like doing? Because can't nobody tell me what to do. Is that what it is? What is it? What's going on, Ethan? Why you out here? Well, I'm out here because I want to be out here. I trust that I'm taking the proper steps and the proper precaution. And they say you can exercise. I'm social distance. I'm like 60 feet away from the nearest person because ain't nobody out here. I do see a gentleman walking right there. But I asked myself, if I was to get coronavirus, if something like that struck me and I was on my deathbed, would I be okay with that? Do you feel like you lived enough life? Do you feel like you've been doing what God has called you to do? Do you have any idea of who you are or how you influence someone else's life? It's so funny. I was talking to my little niece the other day, and she was talking about how she watched me and the way I moved in life. Going to the military, always coming back home and continuing to keep on. You know, not being the best dad to my children at times, but continuing to press on and keep building that relationship. Being open-minded, not telling people what to do or how to do it, not all the time, but showing them, letting them make mistakes and learn from their mistakes. And I thought to myself, if I got coronavirus, would I be happy with the life I live? Would I be satisfied with if I died and God brought me home? Would I be okay with that? I don't know if it mattered if I die, but in my conscious mind thinking right now, I guess I would have to say no, because it's still things that I need to do as a man and grow as a man. It's still things I want to show my son. But what if you've done enough? What if you've done everything that God has asked you to do? Only you know that. But if you know that you haven't done everything that God has asked you to do, Ethan, if you believe that you haven't done everything that he's called you to do, if you think him showing you your impact that you could have on someone based off what you do, how you draw, how you write, how you groom, how you create. You know, for me, it's speaking. It's being a daredevil. It's taking a chance on life, not knowing that other people are really watching my life and structuring their life based off of some of the things I did. So if coronavirus was to strike you and you felt like you were going to die, well, would you be happy with the life you've lived and what you've given God with the time you have? And if the answer to that question is no, my suggestion to you is to start to seek internally for you and ask him, what is it that he's calling you? What is he calling you to do? And this time of quarantine, they quarantined our body, but they can't quarantine your mind. What is he calling you to do? And if you feel like you haven't been true to yourself, now is the time. Now is the time for you to look within. Now is the time to just be you. Now is the time for you to believe in you. Now is the time for you to seek those gifts, those talents, those dreams. Now is your time. Now is your time. See, it's not my time to go yet because God told me I'm not through yet. I have more work to do. And him showing me my niece, my buddy Tay, my friend Dre, my boy Ron, like him showing me these people and other people that I talk to, the influence that God has allowed me to have on their life based off what he told me to do, what he called me to do. People gonna think you crazy for being you. But if you know you haven't given enough, if you know that your time is not up, if you believe that your time is not up, God is calling you to do more of what you need to do. Don't let this quarantine you. This is the time for you to feed your mind. This is the time for you to reinforce the steps to your life. This is the time for you to birth a new life that you want to live. This is your time. This is time for you to promote yourself. This is time for you to sell yourself to yourself. This is time for you to push yourself to yourself because you're not dying on yourself. There's so much wealth in you. God has gave you life and he wants you to live life abundantly, but you have to believe in you. You have to see you for you. You have to trust you, and you have to quarantine you. But quarantine yourself when you learning yourself. Don't just be quarantined because the government telling you to quarantine. You should already be taking time out for yourself anyhow. You see me when I go off in the woods or when I take car rides. That's a form of quarantine because I'm getting inside of my mind and I'm dealing with those things that I need to deal with. Because life ain't over for me. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of your life. Your life will never be the same after coronavirus 2020 is done. Your life will never be the same after COVID-19 is over. Your life will never be the same because the way we live life, or the way we used to live life, has changed our lives. Now it's time for you to personally take a step and change your life and see the direction God is calling you to. Promote yourself, sell yourself, push yourself. Become the best version of yourself so you can see the wealth that's within you. Ooh, I got to do more push-ups. It look like I got press. Wait a minute. Okay, I got something. Okay, don't worry about all that. Anyhow, you go ahead and push yourself to become the best version of you, man. It's your boy, Ethan Smith, a.k.a. Mr. P.I.E.N. Hopefully this motivation and inspiration was something for your situation to free and relax your mind as if you are on a vacation. You can do anything you put your mind to. Nothing can stop you from going through. You got this. I believe in you. You believe in you. You called to be great. Just be you. No matter what others may think of you, just be you because you are enough. I'm out. Peace.